A big thanks to Omaze for sponsoring this video, and more on them later.
It is a big day because we are getting the heck out of here, and it just felt like this was never gonna happen. That we were just gonna be stuck in this apartment for the rest of eternity.
Forever!
Okay, time to go. I'm Nikki, and this is Jason. In 2016, we bought a sailboat with absolutely no experience and set off to explore the world. 4 years later, we landed in Tonga and decided to haul out for cyclone season to visit friends and family. We were on our way back to our floating home when the pandemic caused all the borders to close, and we've been stranded ever since. This is our isolation life in Fiji.
Oops.
Barricades are still up.
Well, the police didn't stop us. That was weird.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Now all we have to do is just make it through security.
This is crazy. My heart's actually pounding a little bit.
6 of us.
Oh my God.
That's not our plane! That's our plane! Hello!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, thanks. Watch your head going in.
Hola. Good, thank you. How are you?
This is so exciting!
All the way up there.
I'm just saying. Seconds on the clock, please. It is no secret that we love to travel with our home because our first 6 years were spent traveling around North America in an RV because, well, we don't think there's a better way to see the country, which is why we are very excited about Omaze sponsoring today's video because they are giving you the chance to win an Airstream Caravelle and a Dodge Ram 1500 plus $20,000. This is an incredible setup that would allow you to get right on the road immediately in style. To enter to win, just go to omaze.com/GWTW. And the best part is it's all in support of a great cause. First Descents provides life-changing outdoor adventures for young adults impacted by cancer and other serious health conditions. The participants experience free outdoor adventure programs that empower them to climb, paddle, and surf beyond their diagnosis, reclaim their lives, and connect with others doing the same. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Let's get back to it. Now, I know what you're thinking, and sadly, no, we're not on our way to our floating home in Tonga. But this is our big release from isolation thanks to our new friends. Meet our amazing friend, Ted!
Hi.
This is Ted. And he has offered to take us out today because we're doing this is like keeping up with your license basically.
Yeah,
right?
we have to do
3 landings within 90 days, and so that's what we're gonna go do today. We'll go fly about 500 feet out to Malolo area, do some landings, maybe stop, anchor the airplane, play around a little bit in the water, and then come on back.
So in case you didn't gather, Ted is obviously a pilot. And we're going out on a seaplane, and this seaplane is not just your average seaplane. This is the best seaplane, right?
According to Ted.
According to us, right? Yeah, it's a de Havilland Twin Otter 400 series on whipline amphibious floats. So it's a pretty neat airplane. It's a good performer, and does really well for what we like to do.
And what is it that you like to do? Because you do a lot of philanthropy work out here, like with this plane and kind of getting people out to remote areas. So tell me a little bit about that. Well, tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, the primary mission is we're a boat tender for a super yacht, but when we're not doing that, we do a lot of philanthropy work, particularly with Conservation International, humpback whale surveys, sea turtle surveys, giant sea clams restorations, and whatever else. We'll bring dignitaries around and try and help out and kind of give back to Fiji and their beautiful waters here.
That's pretty awesome. So out of all of the, I know that's kind of putting you on the spot, but out of all the obviously very amazing trips you've made, which one of those, like, was it the clams, the sea turtles, the whales, like what was like the thing that sticks out in your mind that was just such an amazing experience?
It's probably getting out to these villages where kids have never even seen an airplane, and we'll bring them on the airplane and they'll just be amazed at what it is and how it got there, and some of these remote villages, particularly out in the Lao group of islands, are spectacular and relatively untouched, and but they're beautiful. So that's the neatest part, the interaction with the villages.
Okay, that is not the answer I was expecting. I was thinking you were going to say something really amazing about like marine life, and you went with people. So it's the humanitarian side of it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and the obviously the sea life's spectacular, and you see a huge variety, but the people are really cool here. Yeah.
And being able to go out to like such a remote village that so few people ever visit is got to be such an experience.
Right. You either do it by seaplane or sailboat. Catamaran.
Which is Ted's next adventure when he retires. Yeah. That's the goal, is to have a sailboat. And I would think if you're already a seaplane captain, you're gonna make the best boat captain.
I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah. Don't go mucking up your reputation.
That's right. Yeah.
And that is how we ended up here. Ted and his family follow our sailing adventures, live here in Fiji, and reached out when they saw we were stuck. And we've all been stuck in isolation for almost 3 months now. Our home is only 500 nautical miles away, but completely out of reach. Our much-needed boat parts and supplies are being held up at customs because, well, we're not there to claim them, and everything is accruing fees by the day.
It's hard to watch all the sailboats go by. It's a little sad.
We've shuffled around from hotels and Airbnbs, living out of our suitcase, and each week wondering if this will be the week. The week we're told we can go home. Fiji is coronavirus free now, and so is Tonga. But still, restrictions remain in place and borders closed.
Faster than I thought it was going to be.
It's so weird to look outside and there's water. Just landed. So weird. We're anchored next to a sailboat.
Now we're gonna be all obnoxious and last time we did this, we were like doing those hovering videos, jumping off the wings.
Jumping off the wings and snorkeling around. Yeah! Yeah! Oh man.
Freedom! Feels amazing. That was the coolest flight I've ever been on, because I've never landed on the water. And every other plane, you just land on land. How boring is that now? Ooh.
Oh, dang it!
I guess that's the diving platform.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down.
Wash away all that stress. Wash away all that anxiety. Oh, frustration. Loneliness. Every bit of it.
I've done this before, I swear.
I feel like, for some reason, I'm less buoyant than I used to be.
Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't want it to be over. That was so much fun.
Oh. Just take a second to breathe.
Just to soak all that in.
That was amazing. How fortunate are we? How lucky
Yeah.
is that experience? I mean, Nikki, you've been just
Terrible.
You've been a lovely wife, and I've enjoyed every single one of these days
With me.
with
No.
you. But
You
that
have-
was incredible to get the hell out of there.
I've been a little trying lately.
man.
Been a little sad, a little mopey, feeling sorry for myself.
We are,
Yeah, a
being
bit.
honest, yeah.
I've been struggling a bit. So today was like a much needed release. The restrictions lifting a little bit and allowing those inter-island flights, being able to get out and go do something for the first time in what feels like forever.
And I know it's not that long,
No,
but it is a long time.
it is. That was such an epic thing to go and
do. I was just excited about like, oh, we're gonna have to like plan a hike, or we can maybe go do something.
But we got
anything.
to go on a seaplane.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to go on a seaplane. I have a slight obsession with flying, but specifically small planes. So that was a really big deal. And of all seaplanes, to be able to go out on that plane, the only thing that would have been better is if the co-pilot, Billy, would have gotten out of his seat and let me hit. But that's it. That's the only thing that could have made that experience any better. And maybe like 3 more hours of it.
Yeah, it was short and sweet, and it was a little bittersweet because, you know, we pull up right next to a sailboat and anchor right next to a sailboat and think, dang,
that could be us.
That could be us. If we just would have gotten to Fiji one day earlier, we could have flown to Tonga. Yeah.
But
it's more complicated than that.
Yes, it is. And all in all, we've still been super fortunate, and I'm just so grateful to have had such an epic experience.
Yeah.
And I thought about like right as we landed, and then there is that boat right behind us. I thought, this has got to be the coolest thing they've seen in forever, to have a seaplane come and land right next to you. I would have been out on the deck wanting to talk to whoever was on that plane. I was shocked they didn't come out to say hello. It was such an experience. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Yes.
Ted
Thank you.
and family.
And it's so nice to see Fiji. A beautiful part of Fiji besides what is just right outside our window and our little mile stretch of beach. Like, Fiji looks amazing. The barrier reefs, the fringing reefs. I saw mooring balls on the outside of the reef, almost like in Tahiti, where we could probably just dinghy over there and scuba dive.
Free dive, scuba dive, surfers. Oh, the surfers all out there too. I mean, it's just so much to explore, and it just reminds you that life will pick up again.
What it will be like soon.
What it will be like that. It's in our future. I feel like it gave me a glimpse of that again today.
I can taste it. Or maybe it's just the salt stuck in my beard.
Either way, I'll take it. Hopefully.
Glad to have you back and happy.
Yeah. It'll last for
60 more days.
No, don't say it.
We don't know what we're doing next. Hopefully it's equally as awesome as that.
No.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the grocery store.
Yeah. Everything after that actually is just going to feel like less of an adventure, but that's all right. No, there's other things to do. We're going to, it's getting a little bit
better every day.
Maybe.
Every day.
Unless something terrible goes wrong. I don't know. I feel like I can't like count on anything at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm just writing it out day by day.
That's that. Transition. Yes. Did that work?
Probably not.
Damn it. Try it again.
Oh, and don't forget to head over to omaze.com/GWTW to enter for your chance at that sweet road trip and setup.